Hi, my name is Rich. I use the he, him pronouns. You're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop role-playing games with friends. This is part of the Intercontinental Group of Awesome, which has been going for a few years now. And I called that because I didn't want to. 6 years? 6 years? Holy crap. That's insane. 6 years now. The Intercontinental Group of Awesome has been playing. We've played a variety of mini small press indie tabletop role-playing games. Started off with Apocalypse World, and now we're currently in what we call the IGoA verse, because the Intercontinental Group of Awesome. There's the original. Oh man, I want to go get my card. It's up. It's up here on my. That's so good. Sorry. And the cast has changed around a bit. We still have a few originals. We have some new folks that we've added on, folks in the US and in Europe, and it's wonderful. That's the Intercontinental Group of Awesome. And pre-pandemic, we were playing across the pond, across many time zones. So the minimum range thing that I mentioned in the IGoA verse, this is the thing we've been doing for the last few months. It's a setting where we've run a couple of different games, actually 3 different games in this setting, which is set in California, in Beechwood, California. Yes, that's a made-up city. Don't look for it. If you find it, we didn't know, because we literally rolled for it on a table. And Beechwood has a mall called the IGoA Mall, because why not? We built it in that we took the framework of a mall and then changed around all the store names and added stores that we like. And in minimum range, everybody are employees, either in their last bit of high school or have graduated time frame of their lives. And they have this crappy job, and minimum rage is all about that. Minimum rage is like Mallrats meets Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They have dealt with some weird things like Fluke Man, and a gelatinous cube, and it's been pretty neat. We even had a Teens with Attitude one shot that may return, and we've got the possibility of some kind of White Wolfish type thing that will occur at some point. Very excited when that comes our way. In our last session of Minimum Rage, the player characters had, oh wow, there is a Beechwood Canyon. Thank you. That's good to know. They had dealt with an amusement park, one of those traveling amusement parks that came to the mall and kind of parked down in the parking lot. Turned out that the people who were working it weren't carnies, they were fairies, and they were stealing the life force of children from a merry-go-round. Something wicked this way comes kind of way. And then making it into face cream to sell at the JCPenney's. You guys got the goods, and you drove them away. And Tanya packed everybody up, and they ran after everything was broken asunder for their special lights. So that was probably June-ish, and we're going to jump forward to July 3rd. I've mentioned at the end of last session that we were I want to do a Black Friday thing, and I'm like, wait, that's stupid, Rich. This should stay within summertime because we don't want to deal with high school and all that stuff. So I thought, hey, July 4th is kind of a big thing. And we just recently had July 4th is a big thing for the US, Independence Day, blah, blah, blah. Fireworks, lots of Lee Greenwood music. Really, he's only popular like one day out of the year. It's this day, July 4th. And this is set in the 90s, so the fireworks are huge and dangerous and fun and amazing. And I thought it would be fun. We've talked pre-game about what 90s group is doing a concert here at Beechwood. And by popular vote, meaning the only group that got 2 votes, sad to say, while there was a part of me that thought it would be very, very silly if it were the TMNT coming out of their Shells concert, that got 0 votes. The Prodigy got 2 votes, and that's all it took to win. Although there is a vote that the Prodigy is slated to be the concert, and there's a possibility of an interruption, which, if people fail enough rolls, if the suck pool gets high enough, that is what's going to happen. So here's what I'm going to do, friends. We're clearing out the suck pool. The suck pool is vacated. No sucking. All conditions and stress, go ahead and clear it as well. And yeah, let's see. And so your stress and your conditions should be good. Does anyone have any unspent advancement points that they wanted to spend before we start asking some questions about what's happened over the last few weeks until July 3rd? Okay, good. We took care of a lot of that at the end of last session. So we have some questions. It's been 3-ish weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, something like that. It's been weeks, which is in summertime feels like forever. But at the end of summer, it feels like it was way too short. So let's start with this whole Brooke Muffy thing. Brooke, how has that? So because last session we had like some kissing on the beach, some like flirting and stuff. How do you think that's progressed from your point of view?
I think that we are still trying to spend time together.
Cool. And what do you think her parents' reaction to Brooke, the lower middle class kid whose mom works at JCPenney's, like how have they interact with you? Do you imagine this is a thing where there's like a little noblesse oblige kind of going on, where they're courteous to you? Are they a little derisive? Are they cool? Are they never around? What do you think?
I think that it's a mix between like noblesse oblige and suspicion. Like on the one hand, their daughter is listening to more than just the most aggressive rap that she can get her hands on. But on the other hand, why is this poor child still in our house?
So you think Muffy's graduated from high school? Or you're the poor child?
I'm the poor child.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry. For some reason, I misinterpreted that. I totally get it.
No, I don't think Muffy's graduated.
I agree. I think they had classes together. They knew each other before they started actually hanging out. It was just they weren't friendly because Muffy was stuck up in her group and really into Chad. And ever since Chad, she's just opened up and kind of blossomed.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, Brooke. So we haven't even done character introduction. I'm all out of order. Jen plays Brooke. Sabine, I have some questions for Echo.
Cool.
So in the intervening weeks, Davey has gotten better. It took him a couple weeks to kind of shake it, this mono thing. What did you tell your parents about his sickness and what you'd figured out?
I didn't tell them anything because what should I tell them? There were fairies. He was stealing his energy, and that's why he's so down. No, I mean, I'll be nice to him, or nice-ish, for Echo.
For Echo, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll try to do some. We still have some of the energy stuff, right?
You talking about like the face cream stuff, or
the canister of
the paint can of effluvium.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to try to do something with the effluvium? Because that'll be a die roll.
I would like to try, but I don't know that I would like to try it out on my little brother. Actually,
fair.
I mean, he is annoying, but not that annoying. So I'm probably not making any kind of human experimentation here. He will get out over this. And if he's not running around yelling and stealing my stuff all the time, I mean, too bad, I guess.
So Davy.
But I have another thing that I wanted to
Yeah. Oh, yes. What's the other thing?
because I wanted to make a little comic. I had an idea and I want to draw it, and then I want to badger Brooke into helping me publish the thing.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's not about vampires though. It's about a fat cat and her stupid owner. No real people ever are ever, but it's kind of punky and kind of funny. So I guess Echo is pretty pleased with herself because she actually did a thing and finished it. It's not a long thing, maybe 2 or 3 pages, but yeah.
She illustrated it herself?
Yeah. She's a graphic novelist. That's she draws.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's really exciting. What is the name of this cat? Do you have a name for the cat?
Oh yeah. I mean, she is called Princess. Damn, I forgot the word. Huh. Damn, I'm sorry. I had it just a minute ago.
That's okay.
And no, I don't. But it's Princess something, and yeah.
Okay, Princess for now. And if you recall the full name, then you can blurt it out, and we'll pretend that we knew it all along.
I've got it, Ostentatia.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. I'm writing that down. Wow, that's great. Princess Ostentatia. And is this a thing where it's an anthropomorphic animal comic and she like walks around and does stuff a la Garfield, or
A little, yeah, a la Garfield mostly. The humans are not aware that cats are intelligent enough to have opinions. And Ozzy, which is what Princess Ostentatia calls herself mostly, because her owner is just getting on her nerves with her whole, oh, my cat is the best, and yeah, Echo is there is a lot of stuff going in there that is very autobiographical.
I was about to say she's working through some things, huh? That's great. Also, another thing before we move away, Davy has made some new friends. And these new friends are 3 other boys. 2 of them are brothers. One's kind of the hang around kid. One's the older brother. He seems to be a little bit of the ringleader. And they're constantly like hang out and then like talking and using like they have their own little secret code or something going on. And like they'll all shuffle into Davy's room, and there's laughter, and they bring in, they eat lots of snacks, but then they'll try to sneak out at night. And Davy is real excited about these new friends of his, these really close buddies. They're like a pack, he says. They're like a gang, he even says. So Davy and his gang. How has Echo been handling this new pack of friends of Davy's?
I'm trying to find out if they're playing RPGs.
Oh, sweet. Well, then maybe we should, when we have some home scenes, maybe we'll check into that, because it does seem like some of this terminology sounds a little RPG-ish, so that could be a possibility. Yeah. So, Tyler, you play Wolf. Over the intervening weeks, how have things been going wrong at home? Like, is it your mom's dating a new guy? Is it your mom's car got repossessed? Or is there some other trouble that's been going on for the last couple weeks?
she has been, well, I'm used to her always being every night or every few nights being at the bar. There's nights she's not coming home, and I suspect there is a guy involved.
Okay. Cool. So that's a thing. How are you dealing with that?
At first, it was one of these sort of, okay, well, this has happened before, but I mean, usually it's like very quickly over within a few days. It's a one night stand, that sort of thing. But I'm getting worried because, like, the bill money isn't showing up where it's supposed to be, because a lot of times I have to kind of take care of making sure that gets sent in. And
you can forge her name on a check kind of deal.
Right. Or, I'll have to run by the electric company and, walk in and take our crumpled up 10s and 20s and stuff like that. And I think she's accepted it's fine for me to do that because I always make up the difference.
Right. Little partnership you guys have that you
right.
Not openly declared, but it's part of that cohabitation. It's like you're a roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started to get me worried about the house and everything being kept up, and I don't trust her taste. So if she's found somebody that she likes, 10 to 1, they're a piece of garbage.
You've heard your mom on the phone talking to the person you think is the guy. Because it's not like, she's got a cordless phone, but the battery's not great. So she usually uses the one in the kitchen with a big long pigtail cord that'll stretch for pretty much the entire house. Like she can go outside the screen door, all that good stuff. Is this guy, is his name Chet, Travis, or Neil?
Oh, he's definitely a Travis.
All right. Travis.
Yeah, that's got a Red Becky feel to me.
Us, having known some Travises in my day, it's not a 100% thing, but it's a leading indicator. Jan, the player of Rolf. How's the job at Dick's going? Are you performing in like near to the possibility of being named like a team lead? No? Or
No.
The complete opposite? Like, have you been written up recently by Kyle Turnbull?
It's the opposite, yeah.
Okay. What have you been doing wrong?
I just don't give a fucking damn about the job. It's just like, I need the money.
Have you been avoiding shifts, picking up extra shifts?
I'm just like I take my lunch breaks too long. I'm consistently coming in late. Too busy doing other stuff. Probably got high while on the job a few times.
Wow. Oh yeah, man. And I could see Kyle Turnbull approaching you and asking directly, "Are you baked?"
No.
Nice. What about Tiffany? Have you tried to reach out to talk to Tiffany at all, or have you been leaving that lie and avoiding it like the plague?
Yeah, no, he's definitely like reached out to her and went like, so yeah, how's things now? And just like, okay, that's cool, it's fine. Yeah, no,
She's
like
been pleasant,
it,
but like non-committal, I think.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
and
like
he's sort of like he's pretending that it's all cool, it's all fine, but secretly it's like, damn it, hating himself for not stepping up more. And
Cool. Anything else you think has been going on of note for Rolf in the last couple 3 weeks?
I feel like probably things are not going super well at home either. Like parents are having some trouble.
Oh man, so Patricia O'Neill and do we have a name for your dad? It's not
no.
Travis, right?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Patrick.
That is great. That's great. And what does Patrick do? Patricia and Patrick. I just caught that. I just caught that. That's great.
I think he. Oh yeah, he's like an engineer, but like for amusement park rides.
Nice.
So he has to travel a lot to all sorts of places to work on fixing and building like big amusement park rides.
Did you talk to him about this whole fun park thing that you dealt with?
Oh no! Don't want to talk about weird stuff to my parents.
Fair enough. They wouldn't get it. That wouldn't go well. Good stuff. Alex, you play Chad. It is near July 4th. I'm pretty sure the Robbins family has been like all hands on deck for the big, freedom celebration extravaganza.
Yeah, the amount of flags we've had to put up is
yeah. And did you duck out on the very hastily, almost impromptu recorded TV ad that is currently like? Were you able to duck out of that, or did they feature you?
I spotted the kind of some of the paperwork and the kind of plans and stuff for that, and I was like, was suddenly out of
You just noped out of that.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get roped into that again.
So that means that they just inserted in an older picture of you when you were younger near the end when they did the come on down.
There's a lot of footage from like a few years back of me looking wondrously at shiny cars going by, and it's bad.
I think you got some kind of catchphrase from one of the commercials too, like, something that little Chad used to say.
Yeah.
At the tag of these poorly made automobile sales commercials. So yeah, and you're fully expected on the 4th to be there from like dawn.
Yeah, after the kind of dodging of the that one's filming, I was like, yeah.
Your dad told you, listen, you're going to be Dennis's right-hand man, Chatty.
I hate it when he calls me Chatty.
And so he calls you Chatty. So yeah, the expectation is that you and Dennis will be selling with a capital S on July 4th, because people have the July 4th off. They want to celebrate. Buy American. So you had to spend like Thursday when we pick up, you're just moving every import, use, or whatever into the off lot so that they only have
only
Chevy,
American
Ford,
cars.
only Dodge, only GMC, only American cars. That's all they're pushing. Patty and Patty is the greatest thing, Sabine. Thank you for that. That is insane and has to be canon. Like, I think they have like friends over, like couple friends, and like a party in the backyard kind of deal. And then there's a whole Patty and Patty shirts they wear. At the patio or the patio, they always make that joke. Yeah. That's great. So yeah, Chad, Alex, before game, you had mentioned a possibility. Maybe we should talk this out of some kind of development over the last couple of weeks pre this frenetic Robbins Auto
Yeah, I
sales
mean,
activity.
I mean, Rolf didn't seem to be that interested in Tiffany. I mean, he had some interest for a while, and I kind of tried to push it, but he kind of just, I guess he just, lost interest. So, and I think almost out of habit of kind of staying within that clique and that kind of dynamic, I kind of, Chad and Tiffany started to kind of, nothing serious, but we started having a relationship.
And is this oh wow, that picture of Patrick's pretty great. Good call. I'm into it. How is this a thing where you're just hanging out with the old crew kind of deal?
I mean, there's obviously some, a bit of hanging out with the old crew because of hanging out with Tiffany.
Right.
That kind of is
unavoidable.
Part and parcel of it.
Part and part. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This Rolf, Rolf doesn't know, right? Is this a thing you're hiding from Rolf, or it just hasn't come up?
It just hasn't come up. I mean, I think if he'd shown interest beyond just some flirting early on, I would have totally gone to him and checked if he was okay with this, and but
Totally.
How Rolf's so chill about things, so he's fine. It's fine.
Nice. You assume he's fine. Like, you haven't actually had that conversation, or have you?
No, but I mean, I don't see any problem.
Okay, that's good. I mean, it's terrible, but I love it. Wonderful. So we pick up on July 3rd, and we're at the skate park. It's Thursday. Rolf, did you get the day off, or did you just cut out early, or what? You're out of the skate park right now with your buddy Domingo Wise.
Yeah, I probably just went out early and was like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling so well. Should go home and lie in bed, and then just grabbed the board and went off to the park.
Grabbed the board, went off to the park with Domingo. Domingo was waiting right outside. Who else is here among our player characters? Wolf, Chad, Echo, and Brooke. I mean, Chad, you would definitely be playing hooky and getting a lot of trouble if you're here at the skate park. But I mean, maybe you stop by. You're out getting lunch for your brother Dennis, and you stop by. Who knows? But anyone who wants to be at the skate park, who is it?
I think I've been picking up extra shifts, so I don't think I'm there.
I think I might go by, because I mean, we have a coffee machine at the lot, but my brother keeps insisting that he wants the
Starbucks.
Yeah,
it's the 90s. It's Starbucks.
Yeah,
it's totally Starbucks. It's the best.
Like, he's
I want a grande macchiato, Chadwick. Go on, Chatty.
Fine.
I think Echo might drop by on her break or something, just to sit there and draw stuff.
Cool. Echo's drawing her cat, Princess Ostentatia.
Yes, it's a punk cat, though. She doesn't look very ostentatious. She's a bit fat and has a lot of hair colored in different varieties of color. Yeah, obviously.
Nice. It's hot. It's like 30 degrees Celsius out. It's going to be a real scorcher on July 4th. What about Wolf's picking up extra shifts? What about Brooke? Working?
Oh, I'm working pretty much as normal. Nothing particularly crazy for me going on.
Your mom, she's almost out of that cream. The Renews cream.
I've shown her that pamphlet from the Society of Concerned dermatologists, and
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of impact it had, but
she says, well, honey, when you get to be my age, you'll understand that sometimes you got to got to roll the dice occasionally. It makes me feel really great. So she's pretty sad that she's almost out of her news. Last little bits of that cream. She's been trying to stretch it. She's been thinking like, should I cut it like with some other kind of cream and like, mix and match? But it's just a couple more applications and she's all out.
yeah, well, she's a middle-aged woman. She's used to disappointment.
Wow, that's good, sick, and true.
Too
So
real. But I think I'm eating my lunch outside, just sort of cause.
Nice.
Seems like there's not much of a good food court crowd going on.
Yeah, all your friends are out here at the skate park where sick Rolf is. Good. So, interesting. Sorry, I just Muffy, was a nickname for Mary or Margaret, often, but it's actually short for muffin. So it, yeah, that's a thing we'll just have to keep in mind. So you guys are out eating a little bit of lunch. Echo's drawing. Brooke, you're probably hanging out nearby. Chad, you were sent out for Starbucks Grande Macchiatos. And Rolf, you and Domingo are, you're pulling pipe, you're doing ollies and all kinds of, not pulling pipe, but like you're in the pipe, you're doing all kinds of cool skateboard tricks. It's like Tony Hawk. It's great. When there is an SUV that's jet black, it's like a Ford Bronco, and it's, remember in the 90s, I don't know if this happened in Europe at all, but like in the 90s, like the tinted windows, like you could get it where it was so tinted that you couldn't see inside, and that went away. But like, this is a thing. Cannot see inside the windows here, front or back of this Bronco. Yes, it did become illegal. That's how it went away. Because it was freaking dangerous. And really only people who had ill intent would do it. So this Bronco pulls up. It has Wyoming tags, which means it's not from California. It is many miles away. Probably a tourist of some kind. Guy steps out, and he is wearing kind of those black cowboy boots with the little silver tip at the toe kind of thing. And he's wearing a suit, but instead of a tie, he's got that what is it, lariat thing or whatever? Help me out, Tyler. What you know what I'm talking about? Like the leather.
Bolo.
A bolo. That's it. Bolo tie. He has a big 10-gallon hat, and he looks around. Looks like he's an old guy. He's got to be like in his 30s. Clean shaven. Looks around and reaches in, pulls out this like day planner type thing, flips it open, and just walks up to the skate park. He is like 12 to 15 years older than every other living soul at this skate park right now. But yeah, he just starts kind of walking around. He walks over. There's a fence near the edge of the skate park, and he just shakes the fence a little bit, and the chain link rattles. He writes something down on the day planner. What do you do, Rolf?
I skate.
Nice. I mean, who cares, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, Look at the old dudes. And then just, wee.
Sweet. And then Echo, you're busy drawing Princess Ostentatia. You've got like this perfect angle, and then the sunlight is obscured by the shadow of this guy as he walks by, and he walks over, looks down into the the pond part, not pond, but old swimming pool kind of jelly bean shape. Says, hey there. And he'll look down at you, Echo, and Brooke. Y'all, what time does this park close at night?
And I point to the sign that's posted. 8 p.m.
Oh, that's funny. No, I mean, what time does it actually close down? When do the kids all take off? Is it actually 8? People stick around until the sun goes down? After?
Are you a cop?
No, ma'am. Promise you that.
So why you want to know?
Just scouting the place out for something. So, I've been forthcoming. Maybe y'all can help me.
You told me you're
So-
not a cop, but you haven't told me who you are.
And something is not very forthcoming.
You can call me Val. So, kids stick around here after dark, or most everybody take off. The cops come around here and drive y'all off around 8 o'clock.
Sometimes people skate here until like 11. Every once in a while, the cops get a burr in their asshole. And make sure it happens at 8.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Cops real trouble around here?
I look at Echo like,
When aren't they? Where aren't they?
Oh, live and let live where I'm from, y'all.
Yeah, I suppose probably because people aren't living next to each other where you come from, right?
Yeah, all kind of space.
Mm.
Easy not to get up in somebody's business.
Mm.
All right. Well, thank y'all. And he closes his little day planner, reaches into it, and pulls his wallet. And it's got like it's fucking thick, and it's this like alligator skin leather kind of wallet. And he opens it up, and he fishes out 250s. And he hands one, like offers it out to hand a 50 to each of y'all. Kind of splits it in his hands. He's got big hands, right? He's kind of, here you go.
I will
Thanks for the
take a
trouble.
50 from this strange man.
I
Will
don't.
Echo
I mean,
take money from the strange man?
oh, why not? I mean, can use the money.
Sweet. Domingo shakes your shoulder real hard, Rolf. Dude's handing out money. Holy shit.
Probably like jump down, like probably up on the ramp and then just skate down the ramp and like all your offense and get towards there. Like, just roll on over and like pick up the boards.
You guys come over and he looks at you, looks at Domingo, says, I'm watching you skate, young man. He's talking to you, Rolf. He doesn't really. He glances at Domingo, but then he seems to be kind of dismissive of Domingo. Says, you're not half bad, are you?
Well, I guess.
You ever been in any skating competitions?
No.
You ever thought about it?
Not until now.
All right. What's your name, son?
Wolf. What's yours?
You can call me Val.
All right, Val.
Just scouting out a little bit for my boss man. He's really into skating.
Who's your boss man?
Oh, you don't know him. He's thinking about maybe having some kind of place to have a little bit of competition. You think this place would be all right for it?
For competition? Sure.
Yeah.
As long as you're not gonna make this into a private skate park for some. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, hey. It's one night only. One night only.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And just this place got a certain good vibe about it, Not far from the mall. Probably has a good view of the fireworks, I think, here.
Is your boss older than you, or do you have like a younger boss?
He says, I don't talk about my boss's age, Rolf.
Okay. I'm just curious, like if you're generally, I assume that like my boss is older than me, and his boss is older than him, and I'm just wondering, how well your boss would do on a ramp.
Well, if you think you can take him, I'm sure he'd be interested.
60, yeah, sure.
Oh, he came into his money real young.
Cool.
Tell you what, he reaches into his thing. He says, he pulls out 100. Why don't you show me some of your best tricks for $100? See if my boss might be interested in having you part of his little competition.
Like,
what do you think, Rolf?
Rolf is already reaching over, like, can I...
D'Amico, reaches to try to snatch it, and Val, pulls his hand away. He says, no, buddy. I already seen you. You're fair shakes, but I don't think you're nearly as talented as Rolf here. So I'm offering you $100 if you show me what you got.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and if you make the cut, you'll come to a competition tomorrow night.
Wow, okay, yeah. Sure. I can do that.
All right. So let's get it to a die roll. Because I want to see you skateboard a little bit.
All right.
I think while this is happening, Chad's kind of just walked by with his Starbucks, and he's just standing behind Echo and Brooke and just watching what's going on, kind of mildly perplexed.
Cool. So I think what talent would you like to bring to bear? You're definitely doing a hearty roll.
I think speed is the most appropriate one. Because I'm not doing well. I guess guts could also be I'm probably going all out for this shit because it's $100.
All right, guts going all out because you're using a talent. 5s and 6s will be your success. You're rolling a total of 7 dice. Do you want to
8
use your skateboard?
Skateboards, yeah.
All right, 8 dice. But we know what happens if you hose it. You may break that sucker again.
Yes.
Let's see if we roll a bunch of 1s.
It always happens, so let's just watch it happen. 2 1s.
Got a 6 though.
But at least a 6.
All right, 2 1s and a 6. I will give you the choice. Do you take a hit to your board, or do you take a stress from the exertion and effort?
I take a stress. The board is I'm being careful with my board. It's it's still it's only the wheels are only a month old, man.
It's true. They're only a month old. Sweet. So, do you want to burn that into a condition, remembering that that'll get you an advancement point if you do that?
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. I was nah, it's fine. I've got plenty because my max is 6. But
you are so tough.
Yeah. Then I do it is better to at least get 1 condition because that's what the system wants. So yeah, let's do that. Just in case I don't get another one just during this session.
Sweet. All right. What condition do you want?
Smelly, because I'm sweating my ass off.
Perfect. Cool. He seems impressed. Val watches you perform, and you pull off some cool tricks, and we do some nice little stunt work with like an actual skateboarder who does some amazing stuff, and that guy happens to look a lot like Rolf, and
Especially at distance.
especially at distance. Yeah, totally.
There's some applause.
Val
At least book
nods.
claps.
Oh yeah, there's a Rolf, my man, from Chad.
And Domingo's even like, damn, because it's the 90s, so that's what he'd say. Echo's reaction, is she still blasé and punk?
Oh no! I mean, Rolf's friend, so she'll applaud and give him a thumbs up, like, oh, good skating. Also, it's pretty much obvious if Val has watched her that she was drawing. She's not really into this whole skating stuff. She gets drawn back to her story, but well, everybody's applauding. She's applauding too.
What? What are we applauding for? Awesome. Val seems impressed. He claps a little bit too, fixes his little bolo tie, and then he hands over the $100 bill, crisp, and he says, it's a good sign. I know that my boss will like this place. And this is exactly where we're going to have our skating competition. Tomorrow night, after the Prodigy concert, come back here, Rolf, probably like 11 o'clock or so. You ready to compete? It's a definite prize you will be interested in. We'll talk about that more tomorrow if you show up.
I'll be there. I mean, I will first be at the Prodigy, but then I'll be here. I've got a mosh pit to attend.
That's the whole reason my boss wants to be here for that concert, y'all. Well,
maybe I'll meet him in a mosh pit then.
I don't know about that. And he turns and he walks away. And he gets into his big Ford Bronco, drives off, and then we see in the smoke of his SUV pulling away, we see Minimum Rage as our little title card. And so we are playing Minimum Rage. The lines and veils that we have, lines on sexual assault and violence, harm to children, pandemics, and slavery, veils on sexual content and harm to animals, and then an ask first if anyone wants to introduce harm to animals content, just to check in with the table. And if we agree, we're all cool with it, then we will veil it quickly. We'll just say, yeah, that's the thing that happened. And if any one of us like, you know what, not up for that, you just say, try another way, or let's do something else. And then on top of that, we have our X card, as always. I usually go deeper into it, but generally, X card is where it's at. We'll excise any content that causes you to feel uncomfortable or harms your sense of fun, because you guys are way, way more important than whatever fiction or canon we have created. So let's just jump right into July 4th, as the first thing that we see are just shoppers like crazy. Everybody in red, whites, and blues. There's Lee Greenwood music playing in the mall. It's super busy. It's afternoon. No one got off. Like, you all are scheduled. We cut from that moment of like the introductory shot of all this activity around the mall. There's like, one guy that's on stilts in like an Uncle Sam costume that's kind of walking around, and people are all looking at him. And then we cut out to Robin's Auto. Is there a number of cars that pulled in? And Chad, are you with your brother selling, or have you been stuck at the table where they're giving out hot dogs and chili dogs and burgers and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think I was expecting to be selling and stuff, but then Dennis was like, yeah, no.
You're cramping my style.
Yeah,
Chad.
And I was like sent to do something menial because that's how Dennis, is.
Rough stuff. Sweet. So you are at the table when up comes Tiffany with her dad. The two of them are talking, And then she laughs a little bit and goes, "Come on, let's get a burger." And then she turns and she sees you. She's in this like cute summer dress, and she turned around like she didn't know you were there, but like you work here and you're Chad. So she's like, "Oh, hey, Chad."
Hey, Mr. Black.
Mr. Black, of course, as we know, is a policey man. So
I think I stand up and
a little
shake
straighter.
hands.
Yeah, he offers you a handshake over the table. Have you been coming over to Tiffany's house? Or do you think you guys are just like meeting up in neutral places kind of deal?
I'm thinking, I think I've definitely been over, but I think it's mostly just like hanging out in a group and then.
So he's none the wiser that the two of you are seeing each other then. Is that what you're saying?
Has Tiffany told? I think.
You don't know?
I think it's still
Tiffany's
kind of
real bad at
casual,
keeping
so we've not kind of said anything. No.
Great. So he reaches his hand over to shake your hand. And when you grip his hand, he squeezes it a little hard and he goes, "So, you've been seeing my daughter?" And Tiffany's eyes get a little wide. Well, hell, I gotta say, you're a lot more responsible than that skater punk she was interested in.
But I mean, looks can be deceiving, and he's a good friend of mine, and but I respect your opinion.
He wasn't that much good of a friend if you're sniffing around what he couldn't have. Dad, God, like, gag me with a spoon, okay? Like, we're just here for you to. I'm here thinking about getting a car for my daughter. Do you actually sell cars, Chad, or do you just make hot dogs and burgers?
Certainly. Is there any other workers nearby?
Nah, they're out. They're out like meeting crowds and moving people around. There's nobody who's currently working this area. It's just you and maybe like one of the admins who comes out.
I think I just like yell something to one of those admins who's like just walking by, like, back in mind, a few minutes, just, you got this, right? Yep.
Nice. It's Bobby. And Bobby was just like bringing out a couple of 2 liters. She's like, "What? Okay, Mr. Robbins, I've got it." And she'll take the little 2 liters and she, takes the apron away from you. It's got like, you with your catchphrase on the apron kind of printed on. And she takes that apron, puts it on herself, and she takes over the like station. So yeah, Chad, you've got a potential customer here in Officer Black with his daughter, Tiffany. I think if you want to make the sale, we're going to put it to a roll. You're going to need to be savvy.
That's a 3. I got tricks.
Did we really have 3 ones? Wait, we have 3 ones already? The suck pool's getting pretty full, friends. Okay, sorry. Do you have any talents you want to try to use?
I'm trying to think if I can
justify tricks.
I mean, that doesn't feel. I don't know why I've got that. It's. I don't know what it means, but I've got it.
I mean, if we can bring it to the 4, we should.
What's my strategy? Then that will decide. Resourceful. It's a sunny day. I think there's a really good reflection off the windows. It's like almost a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I bring him by one of the cars and just like, now, you go see people how they would see you in this. And I just look at you next to this.
Oh, nice.
You can see yourself with this, can't you?
Oh, that's good.
And
Now, are these lines that Chad's kind of coming up with being resourceful, or are these lines that he's kind of pulled from things he's heard his dad or his brother say in the past?
I think I've heard my dad. I think this is one of my dad's lines. Yeah.
Nice.
And a little bit from Dennis, but kind of with some of the, douchebag filed off.
You de-douchebagged it. You're using a lot of what your dad's seminar abs, always be selling. His abs
So that's
seminar.
3 plus to 5.
Nice. It's 5 total dice. You need 5s or 6s.
And if I take one from, there's so many suck that I feel like I should take one. That turns it to an 8, a D8, one of them.
So one of those 5 becomes a D8.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. 6, 6, and a
6s.
1.
That is an extraordinary success. So first, looking at the rules on an extraordinary action, do you want to do extra good? Do you want to do take over and you narrate what happens? You don't have any stress or conditions, so you're okay on that, or you just want to say, I'll take an extra advancement point later?
Well, the first 2, it was extra advancement. I narrate.
It's extra good, which means you did so good, you did great. So, it's not just did you succeed at trying to sell this car, but something more on top of that kind of deal.
I mean, I think it's the extra good, as in, and you can narrate about I think my dad sees that sale, and I think it shows up Dennis a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I interpret it.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, so...
Which might cover the 1 if I'm showing up Dennis.
Yep, so you have a 1, which means that the situation gets worse, a die's added. So you use this die from the suck pool and just put it right back. In fact, that D8 did not help you, but it should have, statistically. So yeah, you make the sale. Officer Black falls in love with this like a nice Monte Carlo, like a town car, right? And it's a big ticket item. So this is fantastic for your first sale. And Dennis is still trying to move this little Fiesta with this like couple, and they're like penny pinching, and he's had to ask for the manager twice. But Officer Black's kind of playing like he's he's evidently buying this for himself because he's going to hand me down his car to Tiffany. But here's how the situation gets worse. You realize as you guys are signing the papers and everything's going through from the conversation that Officer Black thinks that things between you and Tiffany are really serious. Like, he thinks you two are a great pair. And you realize he's buying this car not just because he came here to buy a car, but also it's like a favor to you.
Okay. So you just, sign that.
So he signs. Oh my God, so many, this packet. And he's like flipping through all the pages.
Yeah. So.
And then we cut to you guys walking out. It's obvious some time has passed. It's a little later on July 4th. And he puts his hand. So you're taking my daughter to that concert tonight, right? You can get out of this to do that.
Yes, sir.
Dad, it's not a for sure thing. He can go if he wants. It's cool, Chatty. It's cool. But like, do you want to go?
Sure. I mean, everyone else is, so. Sure.
Awesome. So like, just come pick me up, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Officer Black's like, no, Tiffany will drive. Get to drive my car now. It's yours. She's like, she feels stuck because she likes her car better than her dad's because it smells like her dad. What do? Do you just let them sort that out, or do you want to insert yourself?
Oh, no. Chad does not want to insert himself into that. No.
All right, cool. So it seems like evidently she's going to have to come pick you up. How good of or bad of a driver is Tiffany, Rolf? So Rolf, Jan, is Tiffany a good driver or a bad driver? Because now she's just inherited a car. By not inherited because nobody died, but like she's been handed down a car from her dad.
I think she's not very good yet because, she hasn't been driving a lot yet. So
Nice.
I feel that she's still like making a lot of beginner mistakes.
Nice. Yeah, there's how our situation gets worse. That sounds awesome. So yeah, they drive off in the town car and your dad comes up, Chad, and he slaps you on the back. Well, I'll be a town car. Son, you sell something like that? That's a victory.
Well, it's it looks good on you.
Dennis having trouble kind of pulling the trigger with this that little Oriental couple, the Fiesta. You think maybe you can swing around and give him a little backup?
Oh, it's my dad. Okay, sorry.
Yes. Sorry.
got
Officer
mildly
Black has
confused.
pulled off.
Yes.
Your father has come up, slapped you on the back, congratulate you. Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought your reaction was a little odd, but I didn't check in. I apologize.
Yeah, sure, Dad. Yeah, I'll help him out there. I mean, his family.
Well, he's had plenty of time to pull that, his percentage off this. So you get in and I'll give you half of it. Plus what you just got from the town car.
Can you not tell Dennis that you did that?
Well, he's been fiddle farting around for the last hour, son. I need him selling, not talking. You'll be making him more money because he can go work on somebody else when he finally gets these people to actually sign the dotted line. You know what I'm saying? He'll be thanking you.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you've now been assigned by your father to go off and help your brother close this deal after selling a town car. We'll cut away from you as you are walking over with Dennis talking to the nice couple that are penny pinching about a Ford Fiesta. So we'll cut away to Wolf. As I familiarize myself with we've got Harry Washington, your assistant to the manager and shift leader. And you had a good buddy that you worked with, Cedric, right?
Cedric's
Also a
there.
member of the RPG group. I think we pick up with what's the and if you need to look it up, I apologize. I probably should have queued you up before, but like what's the big move that I can't remember? Like what some of the
Big movie? I've already looked it up.
Oh, you're awesome.
Right now, and I'm already planning so that the crew could come sneak in. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's 92. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is in the theater.
In the theater. Sweet. So we pick up with some like cosplayers coming out of one of the Buffy showings, and they walk right past a very tired looking Cedric who's got his like mop in the mop bucket, and he's obviously been cleaning out the men's restroom. And he says, Wolfman, I know it's been a long time since that happened, but like every time I have to clean the bathroom, I get scared, after that one guy.
Don't worry, buddy.
They never found him, man.
It's cool. It's done. Trust me. There's not going to be a guy coming out of the toilet no more.
Hey, you seen that zine that Brooke made about the Fluke Man? like yanked him in the toilet, man.
It's like alligators in the sewers. It's just,
That's
it's
real though.
well, yeah. But how many times does it happen? And how many times does it happen to the same toilet? It's like lightning striking. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
There's
like
a shitload of toilets. Yeah, shitload.
Huh. It's like you're rolling the dice every time and you're gonna botch. You never know, man.
You shouldn't worry. It's cool. It ain't gonna happen again.
I can just talk about it with you because you're my storyteller, so it's cool.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, man. Hey. Cool. You've been pulling a lot of shifts, man. You have enough time to work on the game?
Well, there's plenty of times between shows. It's all up here. You just keep working it here. Pull popcorn, think of what the Tremere are doing. Pull a drink, wonder about brewer.
Yeah. Hey man, you seen that 36 of the Black Hand? I've been reading up on that. It seems real cool. I was thinking like, what if Freddy, my Bruja, what if it turned out maybe he was true Bruja? What do you think? Like Temporis is kind of fucking awesome.
We can talk about that, maybe that's a
right.
cool character development.
But I figure like Temporis celerity, like it's the best. I'll be Uber, man. I'll be a threshing machine.
Not gonna OP characters. It's story over crunch.
Yeah, but what if the crunch is the story, man?
We'll work on it. We can work on it together.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. So
But keep thinking, that's a good idea.
I've been writing like a little side story about Freddy, my Bruja, and how he might be a true Bruja, and like we could just drop in those little bits of story, or I could just do it. If you don't have time, it's cool. I could just like mention.
Let me see him. I'd love to see it.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Like reaches into his back pocket, his jeans there. He pulls out this like folded over notebook paper, and it's obvious he's like ripped it out of a spiral notebook because there's all those like little paper dillies that kind of spills on the floor, uncrumples it. His handwriting's not great. He writes too small. Yeah, and he like unfolds it, and it's like 4 pages handwritten, single spaced.
Let me take it with me. I'll give it a good look over, before we play.
You need me to go to Kinko's and make a copy for you so you could just like have it and put it in your book?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, do that.
Cool, man.
Maybe see if they can enlarge it a little.
Oh my God, get some glasses. You know what they say about pot? It like makes you go blind and shit.
Thanks, Seth.
Yeah, cool. I'll get it like blown up. I like photocopied the whole like the Chronicles guide, but I had it ring bound so you could like open it flat because you know how it is. The vampire books, they all crack the binding and shit. It's the best.
And that'll save your books in good condition. That's a good idea.
Yeah, in case you ever need to like take it to used bookstore and sell it.
Yeah, and he might see my face kind of look down at that.
And that's when you realize that he was like leading up to something, and he like puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, "So like Wolfman, I was at the used bookstore the other day, and I couldn't help noticing that like some of the books had your name in it."
We're not playing D&D anymore.
Are you like, but like, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe we'll go back to D&D. You could just show off. You're way better than that fucking Zachary guy.
I was just cleaning house a little bit, getting rid of some of those old AD&Ds. Dice Man gave me a nice little price for them.
Okay, but you're not going to sell your vampire books, though, right?
No, we're using them. I'll hang on to them.
Yo, Wolfman, like if you if you need to borrow my books or whatever, I've got the ring binding now. It's way better. You could just have the.
Thanks, Ed. I know I'm not going to be buying anything new for a while.
Okay. Well, I do. So, like, whatever you need, man. You're the storyteller.
You're my bro, buddy.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna go dump out the mop. The mop bucket. Shit. So I think calling you out like that, did that make you feel better? Do you think you got a little stress out of that? That people seem to be noticing.
I'm a little torn because
I am too. And that's why I was like,
because I think it's, I think he's embarrassed that folks are seeing he's selling off the trove, which, like selling off his mint AD&Ds. But there's the element of,
has he sold the deities and demigods that has the Melnibone in it?
no.
Okay.
Good. That's gonna be worth a fortune someday.
Someday. Okay.
But definitely like his unearthed, and he's sold off his manuals and all that sort of stuff, and probably his demon cover, our statue cover, player's handbook.
Oh snap! You don't use that stuff anymore.
Oh, it hurt. But I the offer made me feel a lot better. It was just really cool and nice. So I don't know. Which do you think?
I'm good. No, I'm good with no stress. That's why I want to play the whole thing and then have the conversation. So I'm good with it not being. We dance along the edge of stress. We're just bad at giving out stress, but that's fine. Sweet. So yeah, you Cedric takes off. Anything else you see Wolf doing in our brief work scene here at the
I am
AMC?
probably gonna hit up. Let's see, who you just said his name?
Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Yes. Kyle.
Look, I saw you had me off on Friday afternoon. I was wondering if I could pick up that shift.
So Kyle, I've been reading some books about proper people management. And I've been crunching the numbers on the amount of shifts that you're pulling. Also, I got a note from corporate about those total hours, and you're almost full time. We can't afford the benefits. So you're going to have to take the shift off, buddy.
I mean, come on. I really need more than 25 hours.
Yeah, I know. But there's really not much I can do. Once you hit 32 in the state of California, you're effectively a full-time employee. And every time you pick up a couple of extra shifts every week, you're dancing that line. I know you've got the best intentions of, I don't know, sick mother or whatever it is that you're having trouble with, that you need more money. I don't know, maybe you need to buy more stuff. But maybe you could pick up a second job. I know several openings at some of the stores. Spa is hiring.
How likely is it we're going to pick up a full-timer?
Not very. It's summertime. I'm making it work.
I understand, Harry. That's cool. Just if say somebody doesn't show, remember I'm on call. You can hit my beeper up.
I have to be honest with you, Kyle. This week I really can't afford to give you any more shifts. So even if somebody calls, I'm going to pick up that shift. I just don't want you, you should go out. You should have fun. That's very healthy for people, young people, to go to there's a music concert.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks, Harry. I just wanted to sound you out.
Good luck, Kyle.
and I'll trudge back over towards the ticket booth.
Sweet. So we're gonna jump to Spa. It is hectic. There's a sale. Sylvia advertised a sale in the circular about red, white, and blue hair dye, and evidently it's blown up. Of course, for pets, it's Spa. It's blown up.
Gosh.
Everyone wants to show their patriotism on their pet.
I will. After Sylvia has told me that capitalism is still the preferred form of way to run things, and has told me not to get into debates with people about patriotism and why coloring their dogs is not exactly very patriotic, and what they could do instead with the money, then I will grit my teeth and do whatever I'm supposed to do.
Nice. And you're looking over the book as one person's getting checked in. Patriotism. Yes! That's awesome. Patriotism. Show your patriotism. That's totally the thing. That is the best. Good job, Tyler. You're on point today. So there's like a little appointment book. Evidently, we're sponsored by Day Planner today, because like she keeps it in a big day planner of like all the people who she calls in, writes in. And as you're going through to check this one lady in, you see that the very next appointment is for a dog named Hades.
Oh no. Oh no, that poor dog. You can't color it that way. You have to bleach the hair. Oh God. Like you can't just color, or maybe we can. Maybe it's just temporary color. It has to be, right? Those poor dogs. So yeah, Hades, great. Yeah, I'll try to get around this.
Are you going to try to dump Hades onto Sylvia, or are you actually going to do it because it's next in rotation?
I'm trying to dump it on Sylvia, because come on. I mean, I can deal with the dog. The dog is okay, but the owner. So
how do you approach this? Getting out of dealing with Percy Mazer and Hades, her dog?
I look at Sylvia's planner and see who would be her next person.
Sure. We'll say that the next is basically a brush out for a ferret.
Oh.
Yeah, like a blow and brush out for a ferret.
Oh wow. Okay. I'll ask Sylvia. Sylvia, sorry.
Yes, Echo.
Look, my next appointment, someone I'd rather not deal with. I mean, the dog is cute and it's a puppy and everything. It's adorable. But the owner is not, and I have personal beef. So would you mind if I took the ferret?
All right, give me a savvy roll. Let's see if you can get out of this.
Let's see about that. Probably not. I mean, it would be really more interesting if I didn't, right?
You don't have to roll if you, the player, don't want to win this contest.
Oh, fine. I don't want to win this contest.
Sweet. So Sylvia says, "Do you know I have a thing about ferrets?
Oh, right.
So I really need you to take the dog. I really want this ferret."
Okay.
I mean, you're okay. You can keep it profesh. If you want, you can call me in. If there's a problem, you just say, "Hey, do you want to talk to the manager?" And I'll come in and I have your back. Unless she's right, then I won't.
Then you won't have my back. Okay.
Well, if you've done something wrong, Echo, I'm not going to lie for you, but I think you're usually a pretty good employee, if a bit irascible.
Irascible. I like that.
You shouldn't.
Hey, you know me, right?
I do. I hired you.
Yeah, have fun with the ferret.
Thank you. I love ferrets.
No.
And then we cut to Percy walking in, and she's she's wearing her cool hat, and you see that she's gotten her hair cut. Like, it's not in the picture because it's like one of the only few pictures I have of that person, but her hair is like shoulder length now. Still jet black and obviously dyed black, but she comes in and she's holding Hades.
Hey.
Hello, Echo.
Hi, Percy.
How are you?
Working.
Right. I got an appointment with Hades.
I saw that. What should we do with Hades?
Well, I know that there's this patriotism thing, but that just seems a little gauche. So I'm mostly like just I wanted to like talk to you. So maybe just like a shampoo or whatever it is you guys.
Yeah, let's
What do you
see.
recommend?
Well, I think he's old enough for a cut, and it's hot outside, so I guess he'd probably like that.
I saw on the Kennel Club that they like did the thing where you just just hair on the legs and the tail and around the neck. That would be really cute, right? And he'd be more comfortable. Can you do that without like buzzing him with the clippers or whatever?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me show you what kind of poodle cuts we have.
Okay.
And then let me dissuade you from the more ridiculous ones.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, God, I don't want ridiculous, she says as she has like all these tattoos around her arm and she's wearing very goth clothing.
That's not ridiculous to Echo.
I know. But to our viewing audience at home, the normies, those muckles, they would call it that joke. But anyway, yeah, she's like, yeah, I don't want ridiculous.
Okay.
Is there like a book?
Yeah, we have well, it's not a book, it's just this. And I hold up the kind of a leaf sheet with poodle pictures on it, and where you have the different ways of cutting the fur. And there are those with those really puffed up legs and the tuft on the top of their heads. But I think Hades might be too little for that yet. So what you do is just cut down on the fur on the back and the sides.
Okay.
There's the fur on the legs and on the head.
She's 100% agreeable to whatever you recommend.
What's going on with her? And I'm asking her, hey, what's going on with you? You were extraordinarily nice today.
Oh, well, this is your thing. I've just had a dog for a few weeks now. Mm-hmm. And you deal with this hair cutting of dogs all the time. So like, just letting the expert do her thing.
Okay.
You're good at this. And
I'm very suspicious. And then there's this little dog, right? And little poodles, they are very inquisitive. I've had one. They are inquisitive. They want to gnaw on everything, and explore everything. And they don't really want other people pay attention to not them.
It sounds a little bit like my Chihuahua.
Yeah. Anyway, and then Echo gets distracted by Hades because that is a cute dog.
It is really the most precious poodle I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
So you take Hades in the back, and Percy says, so can I watch?
Yeah, probably you can. Let's see how he reacts, right?
Okay.
I mean, if you distract him too much, you can, but usually it's fine.
Okay. I'll try not to be distracting. So you're drawing the water in the little bath.
And I'm muttering at her, I'm trying not to be distracting. I'm trying to yell like you can.
And Hades is relatively pliant to your attempts to wash him. And Percy kind of leans in to watch because I've had a lot of trouble giving him a bath and not feeling terrible because he looks so sad. But he doesn't seem to be very sad when you're bathing him. He just looks at me with his eyes like, why are you drowning me?
Well, poodles usually love water. Their name comes from puddle, actually. You know that?
No, really?
Oh, yeah, really.
You're super good at this.
That's because Sylvia loves poodles and always talks my head off about them. Yeah, you're wet now. You look like a little drowned rat. It's cute.
I noticed you've been drawing a lot lately.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
That's cool. Are you
Oh,
drawing?
you didn't think so when you saw my drawing, so
That
why do you think now it's cool?
it was always cool, Echo. You're just really touchy. I told you
Yeah.
you should like finish something up and put it out in the world. And
You said that my protagonist was a thinly veiled stand-in for myself, and I should try to be a little bit more original.
yeah,
No, sorry, dog. That wasn't cool. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. I said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was
Kitty. Sorry, distracted. Yeah.
that was pretty rude. I'm sorry about that.
Oh well. I am touchy about that.
It's just like I'm not very like me. I can't draw or anything, and I guess maybe I was a little jealous because you can.
What can I?
Draw and create and like make your own thing, and I'm just like a copycat,
What? What's going on with you, Percy? Since when have you been so self-introspective?
Forever. You just don't notice because you're mean and busy
I'm
being
not
mean.
mean. I'm not mean. I'm irascible.
Well, that's much more apt. I got an extra ticket to the Prodigy concert, and I can't take Hades because Hades is a dog.
Yeah, it would be terrible for Hades. You don't want to go to a Prodigy concert, do you, Hades? And I'm looking at the dog. The dog is looking and waving his little tail.
I mean, it looks like he totally wants to go to a Prodigy concert because it's Prodigy and their concerts are in maze balls.
Yeah, but not if you're a little dog. And there is a mosh pit. No little poodles in the mosh pit.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Yeah. So you asking me to come?
Only if you want to go.
Yeah. I mean, I plan to anyway.
Right. Okay.
But we'll see each other then, I guess.
Uh-huh. That sounds cool to me.
Yeah. Cool.
And then she's quiet for a little while as you continue to focus on Hades and she's like a little bit of a smile, a ghost of a smile because she evidently got what she was after here. You realize, yeah. Sorry, there was a joke in chat that's quite good.
Yeah, and then
So
I
it
finish
being a
with
little
the,
puppy, like it's a quick
Yeah.
wash, right?
yeah, it's a quick wash. It's probably I'm not cutting off too much of the fur, just so he'll be less hot,
Right. Cool.
because poodles don't shed hair. They don't lose them. You have to cut them off. They're like sheep that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. That's why they're good for people who have dog hair allergies.
Chihuahuas shed a lot. You'd be surprised how much freaking hair a 9-pound dog sheds. So much hair. Like there are times when it just like wafts off of his body. So as things are finishing up, Percy says, "So, what are you drawing now? Is it like a new book, or adding to the
Well,
book you were working on,
I'm
or
still working on the vampire thing, but I've done some new stuff about a cat.
a cat? Okay,
Yeah, it's
is
kind
a
of a
cat like
sad.
lasagna or something?
No, I mean it's not a tiny small cat, but it's more of a punky cat.
Can I see it?
I guess, yeah, sure. I mean, not right now. We're swamped because patriotism is on. But yeah, I
Oh, maybe
think I have.
tonight you could just show
Yeah,
me.
yeah, bring it along. Sure, why not?
I thought, yeah, we could like get a bite to eat before, because we'll probably get lost if we try to meet at the concert.
Mm, yeah,
Plus, I have to give you the ticket, and it's at home.
yeah, okay, I guess.
Okay.
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Cool.
cool.
And then she pays with a little bit of like 20% tip, and grabs Hades and bids you adieu. I think, looking at time, maybe we just go ahead and take a bio break here,
Mhm,
and we'll get together
mhm.
with a group scene after
Cool.
that. Sweet. It's like 7-ish minutes. If you need a minute or two more, go ahead, and we'll play when we get back. See you guys in a few. Welcome back, everybody. So, sorry, I was just making some adjustments to the minimum rage game. There we go. Cool. It wasn't showing up in my live game thing, so I was like, yeah, just making sure. So let's jump to July 4th later. It's July in California, which means that the sun doesn't go down until late. The Prodigy concert. I don't know. What do you think, Tyler? You think it's probably starting around like 9, 10 o'clock? What do you think?
If they got an opener at 9, and then they'll go on stage 10 would be my guess, or a little later.
Yeah, that feels right. Maybe the crew, you guys are all getting together for a prearranged dinner of some kind.
I need to talk to Brooke.
Yeah. So where does Echo catch up with Brooke? Or do we just go ahead and have this as a group scene and the two of you excuse yourselves to talk in the bathroom as soon as Echo arrives, kind of thing? Does that sound sweet? So then, Chad, where's everybody meeting to eat before you try to head to the concert?
I'm thinking some sort of cheap pizza place.
Well, do we just want to keep it in the mall? Because we have a cheap pizza place in the mall.
There we go.
All right, Gumby's Pizza it is, where they serve pokey sticks. It's a bad joke that I love. Just live with it.
Nice. I think this time, since it's multiples of us, we're getting an actual pizza. Probably.
I want to know, did me and Tiffany arrive before Rolf or after Rolf?
It's up to Rolf.
I think Rolf's already there. And then you probably walk in with
Do you see Tiffany first? I don't know. It's
like, are you holding hands?
I think I come around the corner first and like, hey guys, have you ordered? And then my hand is kind of out to the side, kind of then Tiffany's there.
Pulled into frame.
Yep. Hey, Rolf.
And there's like a silence of like,
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, budget up a bit, make some space.
And she'll go in and have a seat.
We already ordered a pie. I didn't know we had anybody else extra coming.
Oh, don't worry, I'll cover the other. I'll cover another pizza for us. No problem.
Cool.
I guess you got the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Chad was this your first sale, Chad?
Kind of, yeah.
They let you sell a car?
Well, my dad's all for it, but Dennis always puts me on, stock or cleaning.
Congrats. I mean, that's commission, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
You've crossed over.
Yeah. Pizza on me.
Sweet. Well, let's get a second pie. What do we want? Pepperoni, cheese.
It's classic.
This sounds great.
Sweet. I'll get that going, I guess. I'll go up to the counter and update our order.
Rolf, are you ready? Prodigy. I started listening to them. They seem really good.
Oh, you started listening to them, have you? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they like. I really liked it.
Like, Wolf is wearing a Prodigy T-shirt and like, yeah.
Rolf's a
This is
big
really
fan.
good.
Rolf's a really big fan, Chad. Oh, and Echo, you were going to grab Brooke to go to the bathroom to talk. Is that right?
Yeah, I think I'm running late. As not quite unusual for Echo. I'm coming in and saying, "Hey, hi, Tiffany. Brooke, can I talk to you a sec?"
Sure.
Cool. Because Percy came up, right, today with Hades, and she was awfully nice all of a sudden, and kind of apologized, and now she wants to go to the concert with me and see the stuff I'm working on, and I don't know.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, but part of me says, you know, when that one time when we played vampire with her and she stabbed everyone in the back and we didn't even see it coming.
I mean, some people just get that way when they role play for the first time.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, you mean I can do anything I want? And then they just flip right out.
Yeah, I'm just a little, I don't know. She was just so nice, right? I've never known her to be so nice, not even back when we were kind of friends.
I don't know. I mean, like, maybe she just feels bad and misses your friendship and you know, wants to change a little bit so that it works.
Okay, I guess. Okay, yeah, okay, thanks. I was panicking, I guess.
Yeah, don't freak out. It's just like you're gonna go to a concert together, you're gonna have fun. You might see that she's still kind of the same annoying person that you didn't want to be around. But you tried, and then you learned something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Yeah. Hi, guys. I'm coming back. Sorry for the drama.
Everything cool?
They're boys, Echo. If you don't point it out, they don't notice.
Oh yeah, my old my friend Percy, she came up in the store today, and she kind of asked me if I wanted to hang with her at the Prodigy concert, and I said, yeah, okay.
Percy's hot.
Yeah, she is. It's true. Huh. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter.
Is she showing up? We're getting a whole crew together, it looks like.
Yeah, we are. So I didn't know cool. you were into Prodigy, Tiffany.
Well, I mean, you kind of turn me on to them, Rolf. Like you were playing them sort of like nonstop, and I liked it. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Yeah, absolutely, sure. Yeah. So, I guess Chunks is not coming.
It's not really his scene, no. Chunks, we're not seeing each other anymore.
No, kind of guessed.
Yeah. Nope. It was never serious. We were just hanging out and stuff.
Cool.
I'm just following the conversation with like a big slice of pizza in my mouth. Just,
So everybody's excited about going to the concert. That's really cool. It's like super celebration. You know, Chad sold it was a Lincoln Town car. Really expensive.
Must have made mint.
Yeah, gonna celebrate it in the mosh pit, Chad?
I'll give Rolf kind of a look like, oh shit, no.
Never been in one before, but I mean,
Oh, you should try it.
sure. Yeah, I mean, if you recommend it.
Mosh pits are great fun. And don't worry, people help you up to your feet if you fall, mostly.
Yeah, Prodigy's pretty. Everybody's pretty supportive. It's not so many elbows to the teeth at a Prodigy concert.
No.
Yeah, depends on how tall you are. I got my nose broken once.
Do what?
Fair.
It depends on the scene. A lot of places, folks are really, really cool, but you can. I mean, there's some aggros at some concerts. Prodigy's not usually like that, though.
No, that was an accident. I'm too small. People wave their arms around my head, so stuff happens.
I mean, if me and Rolf are on the sides, I'm sure it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be fine.
Yeah.
Dude, just play it cool and read the crowd and let loose. That's the point.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey,
Rolf, let's hit the head before we go, and I'll kind of give a little eyebrow lift and pat my pocket there under the table.
Cool. Yeah, that's.
And as we get back there, I pulled out a Ziploc, and it has brownies in it, and I used more peanut butter. I mean, the others tasted like ass, but these are pretty smooth. You aren't gonna beat the shit out of Chad in that mosh pit now, are you?
What? Chad is a big boy. He's strong. He'll be fine.
I mean, you're pissed, aren't you?
No.
Buddy. I know you. You're pissed. Was there a thing? Were you and Tiffany a thing?
I guess not yet. And then, Chunks moved in, and now Chad moved in.
I mean, it ain't cool to scoop your girl. That's a little. That's kind of shitty. But I mean, if you hadn't nailed it down. Look, I got you back in all this, but I don't think Chad's trying to fuck you. I mean, I don't think it was. He's a pretty nice guy.
It's just their type, All the preps, they all keep ending up together. It's fine.
Well, money collects to its own.
Yeah. So,
Well,
gimme.
mm.
Gimme.
Yeah. Well, work a little of your frustrations out, but
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no. That's what the pit's good for.
yeah, let's don't have to drag him home.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna break his nose.
And
But
I'll kind of
he needs to get his, pit cherry popped. So
cool. And I'll kind of like move up and do the bro hug sort of
yeah,
pat on the back. Cool. All right.
Nice. So while they're gone, Tiffany has one of those like big Gumby cups, Gumby's pizza cups of pop, and she says, "Hey, Brooke, is Muffy coming?"
Go, yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. You guys have become like friends.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. It's really cool. You should come hang out with the group sometime. Matt has even mentioned.
No offense, but I don't really want to spend a lot of time with Matt.
Well, he's got a really nice car.
I mean, just ask Chad. You can get a really nice car off of any lot in California.
Yeah, but it's a Ferrari.
Well, okay, then you can get a Ferrari off of any Ferrari lot in California.
Yeah, people who have a Ferrari instead of a personality kind of don't know.
Matt has a personality. It's just, it takes a little bit to get to know him. He's not a bad guy. But anyway, it would just be cool. Like Brooke, you and Muffy. She hasn't been spending a whole lot of time with the group. And then I thought Chad and I could like hang. Matt's having a like get together.
Like where?
Well, at his beach house.
Ah.
It's actually really close to Muffy's.
Mm-hmm.
They're all along the like strip.
Mm-hmm. I'll think about it. I might have some stuff to do.
Okay. And then as you guys are talking, Rolf and Wolf have not returned, and Sylvia Ellinger walks up and she just out of nowhere just like walks up and looks around and says, "Echo, Wolf, this is Wolf's." And then she puts this book on the table and then walks away. And it's a Dungeons and Dragons book with like a demon on the cover.
I'm just like, thank you, as she walks away.
Is that some kind of war, declaration of war or something?
I don't know how D&D players think. I open up the book cautiously.
I look, Wolf is still, no, Wolf is gone, right?
Yeah, Wolf and Rolf,
Yeah,
you guys
right.
will be like coming
Okay.
back
I think
about the time to see
I
them.
kind of like rub my jaw slightly as like watch
Mhm.
Sylvia like. Why is she go?
Sure enough, like right on the inside, where is it that Wolf would have written his name in the book?
He would have had a book plate, the
Oh,
sticker book
yeah.
plate, and it's
Nice.
right up in the top right or top left corner.
Yeah.
And,
So
and does it say Wolf or Kyle?
Oh,
Sylvia
it's old
Ellinger was not
enough.
wrong.
It would have said Kyle. It's before he wolfed.
Yeah.
And just so we're clear, it's not Sylvia Brown. It was Sylvia Ellinger, the wrestling all-star.
Hmm.
But I think you guys all knew that, but I thought I'd say it because I always get myself a little mixed up. Yeah, Wolf and Rolf, you guys come back.
Yeah.
Table
I
after
opened the
Chad,
book.
and you see the Chad is looking at a D&D book.
Hey,
Hey,
this is Wolves.
where'd you get that? You
Sylvia Ellinger brought it by and said, "This is Wolf's," and dropped it on the table.
Yeah.
And then like left immediately.
It was.
So is this a declaration of war or something?
Yeah. Did she
Or the
steal it?
opposite.
Give it.
huh?
Like a horse
Remind
head
me, Rich,
from the
is
mafia?
this who I saw when I was in Mylars that time? And
Who's putting together the chainmail dice bag? Yes.
yeah, I don't think it's war. No. Huh. Uh. Wow. Cool. Huh. And I'll kind of take it and slide it in my book bag, and I guess I'll. Well, I kind of thought I'd gotten rid of some stuff, I didn't need, and it's kind of
And
nice. Huh.
getting it back. Cool.
You can sell it again,
No,
Tiffany says.
I can't.
You say you didn't need it. I don't.
Well, it was mine because I bought it then, and now it's a gift. You
Wait,
see,
so you sold it.
You try and be considerate to people when they do nice things for you.
You sold it,
Right.
and then she bought it and gave it back to you.
That would seem to be the case unless she stole it.
Dudes.
But it passed her. Somebody told me she steals rabbits.
She steals rabbits?
I don't know.
Somebody told me that she had stolen his rabbits. I don't know.
Oh, well,
I think it's a wrestling thing.
nobody steals from the back ends. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We'd all get kicked out and banned.
She is super intense.
But maybe she wants to wrestle.
With wolf?
Rolf! We had a chat the other day, a couple of weeks ago. I asked if she wanted to ever play Vamp. I'd be happy to run a one-shot for her. Maybe she's just being nice, It's... I think it's kind of
What
cool.
they put in the
Have you
water in this
invited her to
town?
Prodigy?
What?
Have you invited her to the concert? I mean,
no,
she was like,
She's
could
like
catch up with her.
14. She's like 14.
Yeah, no, too young.
oh,
Too young. Wouldn't
is she
do it.
like 14?
oh, okay, maybe not then.
Oh, then no. Okay, then no. Okay, no.
Yeah. But
Maybe-
what? I'm seriously. What do
So
people put in the
she
water
was a
here?
freshman wrestling on the team.
Yeah.
Did we establish she's 14?
Wait,
She's
Okay.
I
young.
think
She's
we-
like
yeah.
she's a middle school wrestler. Is the deal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
that was the first thing I think Rich mentioned about her. That there is this 14-year-old girl.
Sorry, but yeah, she is younger.
Okay.
I should have been more clear.
That's cool.
Doesn't mean she hasn't done the things she's done, but yeah, she is unfortunately younger.
Then, yeah, I'll definitely. Oh, but come on, she's a kid. Senior freshman relationships are like tacky.
True. But wait 4 more years.
And it'll still be tacky, just in a different way.
My mom is 12 years younger than my dad. It's not tacky. They're adults. Once you're a grown-up, it doesn't matter.
And my mom's also younger. Don't know how by much. I don't keep track of it.
It was a nice gesture. Maybe we invite her to play sometime.
Sure.
Anything to get her out of fucking Zachary, and then his name. Yeah.
Zachary
I mean, if-
Durand.
Mm,
Yeah. Anything to get her out of fucking Zachary's cult. I mean, that's what good gamers do. We elevate gamers around us.
I keep trying to put together a zine on the Zachary cult, and I just keep blocking on it because, you know, what if I get my ass kicked?
like, what clan would she be? Like a Sethite? I don't know.
Ruha.
All the way.
Ruha. All the way.
Ruha. Who knows? Maybe she's got a little Ventru in her.
Hey, that's a
Oh, no.
witch.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Bruja, the Spanish for witch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in vampires, that means something totally different
It's a
because
clan.
they don't speak Spanish, really.
Which
Well, I
kind
guess
of
they
seems like a loss.
Yeah.
But
Either
yeah.
do the
I mean,
when did you learn
Toreadors.
that?
They don't fight.
The
They don't fight
Toreador don't
bulls,
speak Spanish. That's weird, actually. Yeah.
and they don't fight bulls. Mostly.
I love that song. Right?
So,
Toreador?
oh.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Guys, I've got an idea for another character. A
What?
Bullfighting
Toreador. Yes.
That's on the nose. It's too on the nose.
Come
I
on.
like it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to dot them up this weekend anyways and see if there's anything more there.
Celerity's got to help in bullfighting.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And I mean,
neat.
fleshy clothing definitely fits.
Yeah. Presents can't hurt.
A
Mhm,
pimple-faced Gumby employee brings out your pies.
Oh, that looks good.
The second slice begins.
And yeah, the second pie comes out. You guys chat some more about vampire. Tiffany keeps like looking between people, catching snatches of words she understands, the majority of which she has no clue. And she does not ask questions. She just listens and hopes to like soak it. At some point, she'll penetrate the barrier of this language and understand it, and she never does.
There's
Chad
probably
tries
also
to translate, but probably is getting things wrong when like whispering things.
I mean, if we're gamers talking about our game, we're probably bragging about stuff we've done enough to kind of explain. I mean, you know, we want people to hear it.
We will tell her about our characters.
And as you guys are all chatting things up, you realize there's a lot of people who are like, this is where people are pre-gaming because there are a bunch of buses that are headed out to the concert from the mall parking lot. So it's busy than normal. Like it's way busier than normal. When they brought your pie out, it was one of those like they didn't offer to put it out on plates. It's just like slap the pie out here and then rush back to get back. And then lines are starting to form, and there are a lot of people in Prodigy shirts, and there are of course the folks that have the like the duo hawk thing with the head shaved in the middle and all kinds of hair dye and everything. And Tiffany gets distracted from all of the Vampire the Masquerade talk to like look around at all the folks in Prodigy clothing. She seems to be getting a little excited. And yeah, I think Muffy about this time will probably roll in. She comes in, she's wearing, I think, like a tight-fitting shirt that she's kind of tied up to where it's like a half shirt, showing off. She's got a like new belly button ring. It's like totally new, as in she's got to be careful. It's going to get infected new, but she definitely wanted to have it for the Prodigy concert to look, dangerous and stuff, fit in. So she's definitely not going in the mosh pit because that would hurt.
Yeah, def not.
But she comes like up and she says, "Oh, cool. Are there like, hey Tiff, hey Brooke?" And she comes over and sits by you and scoots a little closer.
Yep.
Crazy, right? I mean, I was at the Quiet Riot concert last year, and that was pretty lame, and hardly anybody was there because of Quiet Riot.
Right.
But
This is
Prodigy,
gonna be awesome.
pretty cool. I mean, it's not hip hop, but I dig it.
Yeah, same. They've kind of done some hip hoppy tracks, but who knows? Maybe we'll hear them tonight. God, should I gel up my hair or something?
You should. You should do something crazy.
Fuck, I don't know how.
Hey, Echo, like, is there any more of that temporary hair dye from Spa? Maybe we could like dye up our hair before we go.
Yeah, but it's only white, red, and blue. And I don't know if you want to go that patriotic.
Well, obviously it's between red or blue.
Right.
Okay,
Red or blue.
Okay.
Can we mix it and
Okay.
make purple? Is that a thing with hair
we
dye?
can try. We can try.
Sure, screw it.
Yeah, I'm in for it. It's temporary
Okay.
hair dye. Let's do it. No
Yeah.
regret.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, why I look at Muffy like, who are you? Why are you so cool all of a sudden?
Echo, could we like break in, you know, can we
I
get
have a
into
key.
Spa? And
I have a key. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sure, we can do that. Let's go.
There's something punk rock about getting my hair done at a dog spa.
Isn't it?
Totally.
Any of you guys want your hair dyed as well? Chad?
Yeah, Chad.
Oh, by the way, hey, Muffy.
Hey, Chad. Hair dyed?
Hi.
Oh, you probably, because your dad would be super pissed. I know that, you know, the auto sales the whole weekend. You probably have to work tomorrow, right? You probably can't go out too late.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that.
Tiff, you want to come?
So be a little bit rebellious. Come on. Your dad doesn't own you yet.
Tiff gives you a
Yeah.
look like, Chad, she's like checking in. Should I go with them for this hair dye thing, or do I just stick around here? What do you tell Tiff when she?
I kind of just give her like the kind of like, yeah, just I don't think I need to say the words. Just I like, you know, just gesture like,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, a little nonverbal there. So Tiff says, I'll get my hair dyed white. You probably can't tell though, right? Is it? Yeah, but like
Do
white.
a little forelock thing.
It's
cute.
So is Rolf or Wolf or either of you doing hair dye?
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
Rolf, Chad would want to talk about how awkward it is, like with Muffy there and everything, and chat with Wolf and Rolf about that.
Okay, so the girls all leave, leaving Wolf and
Yeah.
Chad and Rolf in the and by the way, unless you guys are actively eating, you're starting to get looks from people who have like boxes, and they're like, "Boy, it'd be nice if these fucking teenagers would get out of that table so that we could sit down, because there's nowhere to sit and eat in the food court." No one says that, but you get that vibe.
Wolf
Going.
is definitely scarfing down this pizza. He probably has not eaten much, and he's starting to get high.
So then you're actively eating. The eyes will look askance, and that they'll look away and not worry about it because you're obviously still munching down. Yeah, Chad, you wanted to have a
Yeah,
conversation?
I'm like, glance at them, leave the girls leaving, and like, is it just me or is this really awkward with with Muffy? Like,
Oh, with Muffy. Yeah, with
Yeah.
Muffy. Yeah, no,
I mean-
that's.
I
Mhm.
mean, it's like, does she like? I don't know if she really hates that I'm here, or if she just, or what. But it's like,
She seemed all about Brooke, really. Didn't give you a second look.
It's
yeah,
true.
I mean, not that I want like any
But
kind of relationship
what-
with her or
what-
anything, but
why,
you
why,
know,
why are you worried, man? You're here with Tiffany, right?
yeah, I know, yeah, I know.
So you and Tiffany, like, How did that happen?
I don't know, just like, I think she had one. I think she had one date with Chunks, and then it was like that.
It's just you
there's
never
nothing.
mentioned it.
And then, well, I mean, it wasn't that big a deal. It's just, like, it was like that one moment with you and her, and then that kind of passed, and then she was like had the date with Chunks, and then like, we were just hanging out, and
Cool.
So you didn't think of you didn't ask anyone to go with you to the concert or anything?
Me?
Yeah.
No?
No. Oh, we'll keep you company. It's cool.
Yeah, we'll hang out in the pits, right?
Yeah. Are you sure that's going to be?
You're a big guy. You can handle yourself, right?
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Hell, I'm in it, and I kind of look down at myself.
Yeah.
And maybe don't bring Tiffany in there.
Okay. And Wolf, I mean, you can turn into gorilla if it's a problem. I mean, don't, but
Too public, man. Even there, like.
I can handle the pits. Don't worry.
Speaking of which, is anything any more weird stuff been happening recently? We've not touched base that much. So I mean,
seem pretty quiet lately.
Nothing
okay.
Monsters.
Odd that you ask. Because Rolf was the one who looked around in that little conversation. We glance around, you see that there's a contingent of prodigy folks and a lot of people wearing kind of the cake white makeup with the black makeup around their eyes, a la the the popularized video version of the Prodigy Firestarter video. But yeah, there's a lot of oddly pale people, and Rolf, you get a weird little vibe off of a little cadre of 4 real pale folks, because they're overly dressed for warm summer weather.
Yeah, that's weird.
One of them has kind of like a Percy hat, really, really big, wide hat she's wearing. And one of the others, you can see that they have an umbrella in their hand. They're just chatting. They're not eating anything. They're just kind of peering over and watching people. And Rolf, the weirdest part is that one of the guys, he has a skateboard under his arm. It looks like a well-loved skateboard with stickers from all kinds of places.
Oh, fuck. I think that's the dudes.
The dude?
The dude who was he wanted to do a race a competition in the skate park tonight. I think that's him, probably.
The Texas guy? The cowboy?
Well, yeah, but his boss, he said that,
Okay, yeah.
Texas guy.
Glance over my shoulder, awkward. Obviously, look in the direction.
And what you see is this guy who is really handsome. Imagine a ghost white pale Iceman from Top Gun. Remember Val Kilmer with the frosted hair that's standing up, shaved around the side, right? And he's got that "Am I handsome or do you want to punch me?" lips. But he's chatting with the guy with the umbrella and the girl with the really big hat. He's the one with the cool looking skateboard.
He looks a little
Young.
he doesn't look like a skate punk to me.
Nah. But the board looks good. Like, appreciative nods, like.
Money's by its pores, but not talent, bro.
It's true. Word.
What do you do?
I'm gonna ask him. Just go
All right.
over there and
Yeah, you head over there. They're standing, they're in the food court, not far from you. I think they're kind of near Gumby's, but probably a little closer to, just looking at if there's any other. Yeah, I think we have a bunch of undefined things. So maybe the Orange Julius. You walk over and he stops talking and looks your way. Hey.
Hey. I noticed your board.
Kind of slides it and you see there's like stickers from like Paris and there's one from Italy and there's one from like Uganda.
I don't know the flags for all those countries anyway. So.
It's like this like flag with a few different colors and another flag with a few different colors and there's one with some green colors. Oh yeah, this is my favorite. Cool. I'm Lance.
Hi, Rolf. You
Rolf.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting meeting you.
You the dudes for the thing tonight, or?
Yeah. He puts his hand out.
I'll shake his hand.
His hand, it's just dry and cool to the touch.
Oh, so the old cowboy dudes.
Yeah.
He works for you.
Well, yeah, he works for me.
How did that happen?
Luck, I guess. He's good at what he does. So you're down for a little competition tonight? King of the skate park kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure. Domingo's gonna join in as well, probably.
Sure. Yeah, there'll be a few people I know who are coming into town. After the concert, of course. God, I love Prodigy.
Yeah, me too. Like...
Yeah, I love the shirt. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Man. It's not a whole lot going on in Beechwood, huh?
I mean, Prodigy.
You're not wrong.
So
those are your friends then. I noticed you and your guy friends there. Any of them skate? Just you.
No, the ones there, no, not really.
I guess it's just you then. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, see you tonight. Either at the concert or, after.
That sounds great.
Yeah, see ya. Like, walks away and like, ew. Creep. He'll also say, like, when he gets to the group, like, bit of a creep.
That's your competition?
Yeah. He's the dude. He's don't know what. I don't know, man. Weird, like, getting, like, vampire vibes of them.
There is a little vampiness going on over there. I have to admit, the whole vibe is that look.
I mean, it's not
Alright.
just because
And-
you
and-
were like talking Vampire the Masquerade earlier. It's on your mind.
It's his fucking hands. Cold and dry and like, eh.
I mean, there's air conditioning.
Chick with a parasol? I mean, come on.
Yeah, man.
Probably vamp wannabes, though. I mean, you know, it's super cool. After that Gary Oldman Drac thing, everybody's been vamping out.
Honestly, it's just like, that's what I imagined. This was what I imagined shaking hands with Percy would feel like.
I think that's a perfect
Maybe
time
don't
to
let
cut.
Echo hear you say that.
We're like cut to Brooke, Echo, Muffy, and Tiffany all breaking into Spa. By breaking in, Echo uses the key and opens the door. but I think Muffy and Tiffany are very much like, this is so exciting. You know, it's like you're going in after hours to this store. They don't work, so this is just exciting to them. Like going into the back and stealing the hair dye supplies.
Hey, we're
effectively.
not stealing them, yeah? You're
Well,
not.
no, we're just using them without asking. It's totally stealing, Tiffany says, and Muffy's.
You're totally paying for them, is what I'm saying here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds okay.
I mean, come on. You've got money coming out of your ears. You've got a
This
beach
is-
house and everything, so
Oh,
you can't pay for that.
Tiffany says, I don't. And Muffy says, okay, I'll pay for the hair dye. She looks over at you, Brooke, for a little backup here. It's still a little.
Well, I'll
punk
pay
rock.
myself, but
No, I got it. It's cool.
oh, okay. I did get a windfall from some weird money cowboy, but
What did you do for aforementioned money cowboy? Muffy asks curiously. Not angrily, just like, what does this mean?
basically he just wanted to know how late people would actually skate in the skate park.
Is he a drug dealer?
No. Drug dealers. Like, I take her shoulder real quick. As like, listen, little lamb, in that sort of vein, right? And I'm just like, drug dealers, they come in like 2 or 3 types, and the most common type is the drug dealer who kind of wants you to hang out on their couch for at least 20 minutes and pretend to be their friend before you make the deal. And then like the other kind is sort of the corner stop businessman. And then there's the kind of person that they buy their drugs from, who I've basically never met. And like, that's your 2 levels of drug dealer. This guy wasn't that. It was weird, but I will take $50 off of an idiot any day.
Muffy says, that I can get behind that. And then I think Tiffany's like, oh, okay, I want to go first. Do we have bleach here, or are we just doing the hair dye on top?
We're doing hair dye on top. This will cover it up. It's just a one-time dye. It won't stick.
It's like a rinse out, right?
So for pets, you don't bleach pets before you color them.
Here. And then she'll look over at the like various tubs that you do your work in. It's like, do I need to? Yeah, we're doing 4 locks. She'll lean over and wait for someone to help her with hair dye, because Tiffany's never dyed her hair on her own.
I've never dyed. I think Echo has never dyed her own hair. So yeah, that is experimentation day for her. And she's got alchemy now. So
Nice. Hey, let's see how you do. Give me an alchemy roll.
okay, do I do that with Brainy or with
Brainy.
Hardy?
Feels like your
Brainy.
mental aptitude.
Yeah, okay. I'm using alchemy here. Ha!
Yes.
And I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
taking dice out of the sock pool because this is Tiffany, right?
Oh
Hey, I've got
no!
6s and
Two
2
six-
1s.
2 1 6 get worse. Oh goodness! How can things get?
But it's also a very exciting success here.
Nice. So what do you want to
and
take with that extra success?
I want I want to do something in the fiction, right? And I will say now that the stuff that I have is this hair dye that I've mixed together. It will change color depending on mood, like a mood ring.
Oh, so you've
But
like given her a magical hair dye? That's amazing.
Yeah, I have, and I guess that's yeah. I mean, it's not totally obvious, but it's a little like we start with purple, and then when somebody gets angry, it turns more reddish, and when somebody is more blue, it turns more blue. And when they're jealous, might turn green or greenish.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I did not write down all those colors, so
Mhm.
I may have to. But now, if you want to know what emotions Tiffany is feeling, you can look at her hair. That's
That was not totally intentional on Echo's part, but
so she has these dyed forelocks, and she says, "Oh wow, this is totally like free fall.
yeah, I'm sure your father will love it.
Oh, my dad is going to shit twice and die, but I think I can hide it."
Good luck.
And we have a couple of ones, so I'll posit this as the possibility of the situation gets worse, as while trying to keep her mind off of getting her hair dye, Tiffany is chatting with Muffy, and Muffy out and out says, "Oh, well, the reason Brooke's coming over is because we're dating." And Tiffany kind of jerks for a moment, like, what? And Muffy glances over at you, Brooke. What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Uh-huh. That might be a bit less than gentle at that point with Tiffany's hair, mostly because I'm unpleasantly surprised. But well,
And Muffy says, I mean, it's cool, Echo. You dated Percy, right? It's cool.
yeah, it's cool. Well, it would be cool if you were a cool person, but okay, I guess.
I'm working on it.
Echo?
Yeah.
Normally I would like pull you aside and do this where nobody else can hear, but you are like wrist deep in somebody else's hair.
I am.
Be gentle, Tiffany says, and it echoes in the tub.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Like, I'm a big girl.
Yeah, you are.
I can walk into my own dating choices.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can. I just don't have to like them.
That's cool.
Huh?
Please don't be shitty to my dates to my face.
Okay, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, you know where everything is. Go ahead and color yourself.
All right. And I pick up one of the tubs and I read the instructions. And I get started.
And Muffy will lead in and kind of whisper ask, did I just do the worst thing ever?
It was kind of cool.
Okay, God, please. Thank God. Okay, cool. I started to say it at the pizza place, but then I was like, Chad looks super uncomfortable. And then like Chad's with Tiffany, and wow, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Chad needs a minute before he hears it, but I mean it's out, so I need to just tell him. But damn, you just said it. That was so cool.
Okay, cool. I thought I made you mad.
No.
Awesome. This
No, you just reminded me how chicken I am.
don't have to do this.
Huh?
You don't have to hair dye. No, not the other thing. That needs to play out.
Right. But no, I want to get my hair dyed.
Okay, let's
Are you
do
kidding?
this.
I mean, I'll get a little bit of shit from my mom or my dad, but I'll tell them the rinse is out in 3 days, which is checks label, the truth, and we're good.
My parents might even talk to me. It'd be awesome. Let's do this.
All right.
And she's in for like 100% dyeing every strand of hair on her head, which is a lot of hair. What color do you actually try to mix it for purple? Because that's what she'd most interested in.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool. Well, give me a roll.
I mean, that's
That was
basically
good
what
luck.
Echo did with her alchemy stuff. Mix it for purple. That was,
Oh, sweet.
and Brooke can totally use that dye if she wants
Okay.
to.
I mean, if you want to use Echo's dye, we don't have to double up on rolls. We'll just say that you are successful with mood. Basically, half of mood hair. That's great. And I think Muffy has stopped crimping her hair, but it's the only picture I have for that face claim.
Sure.
So
Man,
now
crimping's
she
a
has,
pain in the ass, especially when you have long hair.
yeah, and she
You'll be
certainly
doing that
does.
forever.
She's crimped and bottle blonde hair. So now on top of the bottle blonde, she's gotten purple mood stuff. So yeah, that's a lot.
Her hair's going to need some time to relax.
Yeah.
Although rinse out is not really as brutal as bleaching your hair.
Sweet. So
yeah.
eventually, you guys dye up, and it is already starting to get. Oh, it's tending towards dark. It's time when you should probably head out towards the concert. When Wolf, Chad, and Rolf, you guys are rejoined by multicolor haired quartet.
Just to check something you said there. Was it still daylight outside?
It was still daylight outside when you guys were chatting with Lance and his crew.
Cute. Holy shit! Nice.
Right?
That is.
You all look bunk as
Colorful.
fuck.
Echo, did you dye yours? No.
Oh, sorry. So 3 of 4 have died, but Echo is just the dyer.
That is pretty fly.
Maybe I dyed a strand of my hair. I guess I did that.
Yeah, you fit in.
No, not really. I just did it to make my mom mad.
Success.
The
Yeah, whatever
opportunity
works.
presents itself. Yeah. May as
And
well
I
take
think
it.
I think Percy will probably roll in just a few minutes after you guys arrive.
Hey,
Hey guys.
Hmm.
She does not have Hades with her.
Makes
Wow.
sense.
Echo, you dyed your hair. That's unexpected and interesting.
It's just this one strand, and it's purple. Just blends in, I guess.
I like it.
Is it purple though?
Is it purple though? Or is it red?
Echo thinks it's purple. It might be right now. I think right now it's purple because, or maybe reddish. Yeah, reddish because Echo's still
Anger.
mad. Yeah.
What is purple for happy?
Yeah, I think purple's the base thingy for
No strong
Confused.
feelings.
Confused or excited.
The neutral color is purple for this one.
Yeah.
Nice. That's punk.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking blue is sad, red is angry. You said jealousy was green, so those are good.
Obviously,
Those are
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So most everybody's purple. It is getting close to the time where if you want to get into the standing room only part of the project, you're going to need to go watch the opener, which means you need to be getting on a bus or you need to be getting in a car. And I think that's when Tiffany will volunteer. Hey, so I have a car and I'm driving Chad and me and anybody else because it's a 4-door, because it was a sedan, because it was my dad's and he likes sedans.
No bus. It's cool. Let's go.
I don't think we all fit,
Sure.
right?
Is Muffy driving too? I know she's got a car.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Muffy's.
I forgot that Muffy's got a car.
She got
Yeah.
the cabriolet.
She has a
So yeah, Brooke would not forget that. Jen did.
That's fine.
So
It's
I declare that I'm riding with Muffy.
I'd
Percy
like a
have-
ride.
Does Percy have a car?
Yeah, Percy has a car, but she'll actually say, "Well, Echo, do you want to ride with Chad and Tiffany?" Is that?
That's kind of full in there, right? I
Are you
mean,
sure you
Pretty
want to
big
just
car.
ride with me?
yeah, I think I'm gonna ride with you.
Well, cool. Poodles don't
Great.
shed much, so there's hardly any pet hair in there.
I know.
Hey, Muffy, you got a seat free there?
Sure, come on, Rolf, jump in.
Cool.
I kind of look awkwardly around how this thing is splitting up.
Tiffany says, "Wolf, do you want to
Wolf.
ride with
Come on.
us?"
Yeah, thanks. I don't want to walk.
Well, I mean, there are buses, but you could totally ride. I'm a good driver, Tiffany says.
Thanks.
Well,
Yeah,
by the time we get there, we'll be well baked and everything will be fine.
Cool. So, looking at time, do we call it a break here with you guys and we pick up with the Prodigy concert at the opener of the next session? Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Sweet. So let's go with end of session stuff from the rules, man. All right. Earning advancement points. And I'm going to move this over here. All right. Here we go. 1 for showing up. If you made it to the session and participated, you get an advancement point. It's terrible, right? Participation trophy and all. It's the end of the universe. Everyone gets 1 advancement point. Vanquished foes. You took part in a battle and won. If you took part in a battle and won, do we think that we took part in any battles? Don't think so either. Great job. When you go above and beyond at work or survive, cleaning up some puke, chasing down a petty thief, anything your boss didn't specifically ask to do, or
Sold the
makes
car.
business better. Yeah, sold the car. Absolutely. Echo, working hard.
I think
I
Wolf
feel
went
like
beyond.
I was trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Wolf's got it. Didn't do any time at Goody. Dang it, Jen. Missed opportunity. I'm sorry. And sorry, Rolf, but yeah, you're obviously not doing well. Character voices, when you do something really cool in role play, something that really embodies your character, makes the story awesome, everybody laugh or whatever, you get a point. Absolutely. You guys all delighted me. And if you took a condition in lieu of accumulating stress. So Rolf, bet you didn't do a great job, but you got an ouchie. Don't think anybody else got stress because we talked around the thing with Wolf. And then did Rolf, with your extraordinary, the 2 6s, did you choose?
I got 2 6s on a.
That's right, Chad, you did that. Yeah. So there we go. That'll be an extra point for you. Do you guys need me to do the math? It would be 1, 2, 3 for everybody, but 4 for Chad, right? That sound right from what we talked through?
Yeah, because of
Cool.
Rolf lost the job thing, but gains the ouchie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Swapped out. He got smelly.
Hmm.
Good. Let's do a quick round of stars and wishes. Then we'll let everybody go. So we'll start with wishes so we can end with stars. Who would like to go first with wishes?
I can go first with stars. I gave stars to everyone because this was a lot of fun. And the whole tension stuff with the girlfriends and the other girlfriends and basically all the girlfriends is that's kind of neat to see. I wonder if we'll get some scenes where the characters actually talk to each other and make up. So yeah. And all
Definitely
the
some tension. Yeah.
And all the NPCs were terribly nice. I'm still a bit suspicious about that. There must be something in the water here.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, do I do stars and wishes both together?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Wishes. Yeah. For the next session, I think I would like a concert and mosh pit and vampire skaters. Everything about that sounds very, very lovely. And also I would love to have some little fallout at least about the hair thingy.
Hair fallout.
No, wait. I hope it doesn't fall out.
I just wrote down for hair fallout. So there we go. Thank you, Speed, for that delicious little treasure that you've handed to me. Cool. Who'd like to do stars and wishes? We're doing them as a package deal this time because Sabine is.
Okay, stars. Well, one, I really like the rewriting of the earning achievement points in the rules.
It's clearer.
Yes, the one for showing up. I love every time I hear that.
I'm glad. It tickles me too.
Yeah, the tension. I love that. Brooke calling out Echo on that, and yeah,
that was real good
because it was very much an Echo thing to say, but then also now it's directed at somebody who's part of the in group rather than out group, but yeah, and also the kind of bubbling tension, the less outright tension with Rolf.
Any wishes?
I want to see that tension rise with Rolf and Chad. I would like Chad to put his foot in it enough that Rolf gets pissed off enough to have some sort of reaction.
Nice. Thank you, Alex. Who's next with stars and wishes?
I'll hop in. Let's see. For wishes, I kind of want to see more of what was up with Sylvia, where that kind of goes. It threw me a little finding out she was so young, because that seemed a little buddy romancy thing, but I still like the idea of like a friendship and niceness that's kind of pulling her from the dark side. So I'd like to see more of that. I think that's cool. And stars, thought this one was really neat. I liked the no monsterness of it, really. It was much more of us and interpersonal, and that was really cool. I think it was a nice act break between so much of us running monster. And so I thought that was cool. I like the tension going on. I agree. I think that the Echo Brook moment was something that was going to eventually happen. There was no way that the way things were going, that was not going to happen. And I thought that was cool. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how that goes forward with group dynamics. I like the Rolf and Chad tension there, and I think it's I like having Wolf sort of, he likes both of them. I mean, there's, you know, let's be honest, he and Rolf are kind of like best buds sort of thing. So, you know, there is a favorite in the dogfight, but you know, at the same time, he really likes Chad and thinks Chad's a good guy, and so I liked the kind of trying to make some peace there. I think that's a role that Wolf likes to do. And so all the tension all around was super cool. And all your characterizations for everybody was really nice. I love Cowboy Skate Man. He was a very interesting character to have there.
Thank you. I'm glad you like that, Tyler. That means a lot. Jan or Jan, who'd like to go next?
Sure. I think my only wish is that we still will get at some point some like more some work scenes. Like there were a few now, but
Fair.
like definitely not the next session, because the next session has different priorities. And for the stars, I mean, damn, I love the in-party conflict happening everywhere, and I was eating it up. And I mean, Rolf, the whole Rolf Chad thing is, of course, very much going to be resolved in a 90s young boys type of way, where there's definitely going to be a fight, and they'll probably they'll probably be fine again afterwards. But there's come on, it has to happen. The toxic masculinity will prevail in this, I think. Initially,
Rolf and Chad, yeah, I see that as an inevitability as well. Yeah, good stuff.
So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, and I'm loving the new dynamic between Echo and Brooke as well. Like, oh, really? Yeah, that. And I look forward to see lots of hair colors happening.
Yes. Oh, Sabine. Yes. I'm sorry. I will interject and say, what a delightful, like, I wouldn't have thought of that in a million years. And it's so cool. Such a great, like, I'm going to use alchemy. And here's why alchemy is amazing. I loved it. Jen, what about you?
All right. Well, wishes. I'm going to second Sabine here. I really want to see the mosh pit. Could be fun times. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the concert, frankly. It's just a fun set piece for a game like this. And then, of course, midnight skate competition. Secret. High stakes. Definitely no vampires. So yeah, no, I'm excited to see that. Stars. Let's see. Yeah, no, you gotta listen to at least some Prodigy. They're fun. Stars. I mean, characterization was really good all around. I've certainly been reaching for the popcorn as Echo and Percy have like danced around each other, and maybe they'll dance around each other, except literally next session. So that was quite fun. It's been fun to see Wolf's situation hit a low point, kind of, and reach some new depths. Poor Wolf, but it's been very dramatic and definitely attention grabbing. But yeah, no, seeing the high school relationship stuff open out has been exciting and fun, and I look forward to more of that.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad to be you mentioned the poodle facts because those were fascinating and delightful, and they definitely gave me some life during the game. It was really fun. I love these characters in this world, so it was fun to have a kind of like about the relationships, not less about monster fighting, something that Tyler highlighted. And I appreciate that you guys were along for the ride. And I look forward to things kind of ramping up or heating up to a boil, whatever phrase you want to use in the next session. Or yeah, more monster hearts than monster fights. That's you guys, by the way, the chat during today's game was so on point and made it hard for me to concentrate occasionally. So that's your fault, not mine.
Yeah, no, I felt like this session was a lot of logical consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel like it was a waste of time. It was a lot of, clear narrative build.
Good. I appreciate that because I think that's important. I think maybe I let scenes maybe go on maybe at like a tad too long in this session. It's the only wish I have is that maybe there are a couple times that I could have jump cut a little more quickly. And just to check in, did Tiffany and Muffy seem distinct? Because I don't do like voices for them per se, so I was worried that if both of them are talking that there could be some. I tried really hard to say, and Muffy says, and then Tiffany says.
I don't think I ever had a problem distinguishing them, but
Right.
then again.
Okay.
No,
But like, yeah, as characters, Muffy is a mean girl in recovery. Tiffany is a living, breathing Janice from the Muppets. That's how I tried to personify them.
I mean, it is odd when we have Muffy being nice all the time. It makes it, So, but you made sure to keep a distinction.
Is there some Freaky Friday or something?
Good. Yeah. But Muffy's trying real hard, but I think at some point there could be like a little turn of the old Muffy towards Echo. She's trying real hard. She was just super excited that Brooke accepted that, like, hey, we're dating, which was her bold.
A late wish is I want there to be at some point Chad and Muffy left alone, like not like they've gone to talk to each other, but they're suddenly like, oh, somebody needs to go to the toilet, somebody's getting drinks. Now that it's just them two.
Put it in caps. It is a thing. Good stuff. I'll bring this live stream to a close. Thank you all so much, especially for the game and the feedback. And we'll see you guys in a week.